Hey guys, I know it's a little bit loud out here. I've got a highway not too far behind me, and with all the trees, no leaves or anything, it's kind of loud. I wanted to show you guys kind of what I did to, I had a little bit of a last minute emergency hive cover that I needed to do. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what I did and why it'll be fine for now. This here is a beecozy. It's only enough for a one level hive. I bought this sometime over the summer with the intention of using it for winter for a single hive like that. But it was buried away in some stuff that I couldn't reach when I needed it. So what I did was I took some straw, just regular straw hay, and I took some plats of that, and I ratchet strapped it around the hive, because the only thing you're really trying to do is create a wind block for the hive itself. The colony will rotate itself inwards and share its heat and keep itself alive, so you don't have to worry too much about them staying alive in really cold temperatures. The main things are to minimize any moisture problems that you have. You can install a quilt box on the top or just extra ventilation. And also, one thing to do is make sure your hive is tilted slightly forward during the winter, or especially in the spring when we're getting a lot of rain, because if any moisture does come into the hive and kind of roll down the frames, instead of freezing at the bottom of the hive, it'll roll out the front. So this is a beecozy wrap. Essentially, it slides right over the top of the colony, slides right around it and hugs it pretty well. It's essentially just plastic with some kind of insulation in there. I'm not quite sure what they use, but it kind of feels like a regular kind of quilter's batting, maybe. So it's not super high tech, but it is fairly expensive. I can't remember exactly what I paid for this one, but it was more than I thought it was going to be. I think beecozy, with the research that I've done and with the products that I've used, it's kind of like the Harley of beekeeping, or maybe Kawasaki. You're really kind of just more so paying for the name than an actual high quality thing, I think, because it really is just plastic and batting. So you can kind of make up your own things. A couple of years ago, there was a few years that I used just regular pink housing insulation, the 1 inch thick foaming insulation. I cut it to fit up the sides of my hive, and I just ratchet strapped them into place, and it worked fine. This year, all of that stuff was kind of out doing other things. I had 2 last minute hives kind of in the fall that I needed to take care of, so I'm keeping them pretty close to my house. But with this kind of weird weather that we've been having, I did kind of go ahead and ratchet strap some straw to them. I did it in battings. I'll show you, bring it a little closer. Each batting is probably a good 3-4 inches thick, and there's one on each side. Really, you're just trying. My only real goal was to kind of cover the seams as much as possible. The rest of the time, they'll rotate themselves like penguins, like I said, and keep themselves warm. So I'm not too worried. I've got the good cover on it.